Wie should
Canadian.
Errt.
Alan Harris.
No.
Otra
Okay.
15 point. Argentina.
Half.
No.
Indian. Era
Participant.
estu lustig. Desselben war Halloween. Will Chico and in the area. The distance is
Evidence.
Still.
er zijn
Back. It's coming back. Hello, hello, hello. It's coming back. Trying to reconnect. Why did it lose connection? Why did it lose connection?
As previously mentioned, you had to have a net cut.
Why is it losing connection? I don't understand. Chat got reconnected. Okay, yeah, you heard my voice. I don't know why. Okay, the video should be back now.
Yeah, we're back.
Sorry about that, Nishova. I don't know why. But anyway, so look up the office of the vice president, and you will see the duties of the vice president is security, which would mean what? The border. Now, in my opinion, they have failed at this. Okay, thank you, Nishova. At least it's not just me. It's YouTube, more or less. And I noticed when I turned down my Highway 52 here today, Bobby, the thing went dark. It went out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got to be YouTube, not anything I'm doing. That's good to know. So the fact they're trying to deny the claims that she's the so-called border czar, when that is the vice president's job, is the protection and the security of the country, which would be the borders. Okay, look it up. You can look it up. Maybe I got it wrong. I'm not trying to argue with anybody. Just look it up and see if I got it right or wrong. If I got it right, then let me know. If I got some of it wrong, then let me know. I'm not trying to argue with anyone. Please look it up. Never agree with what I say. And if you want to fact check me, go right ahead and fact check it. If I got it wrong again, hey, I apologize. We'll make it work. But if I got it right, then please let me know that too. So look up the duties of the vice president. Simple thing to do. And you'll see the top job of the vice president is what? Oh, security of the United States. Okay. Now the actual job of president and vice president and basically any elected official is to protect us against domestic and foreign people that want to harm us. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just the very fact that, that Kamala Harris would say, oh, that's not my job, or try to act like she didn't know about it. That is your job as vice president. But anyway, just a silly thought. These people are insane, Bobby. They're going crazy. I'm telling you. I don't care what side. I don't care what side anybody's on either. You know me, Bobby.
Yeah.
I don't usually talk about this kind of stuff, but I want never agree with what I say. Please do the research.
All right.
And if I got it right, then please let me know. And if I got it wrong, then please let me know. I'm not ashamed to be wrong.
Never be ashamed.
And if I got it wrong, I do want to know that I got it wrong. And please let me know. But again, like I said, if I got it right, then let me know that too. Be fair. That's a fair thing to ask, right? I just thought we'd do chatters today because I didn't get to do the music this morning. I missed my Mac Monday, darn it. All right.
Doctor support. Your health is more important.
Yep.
More important.
Yep. And they did a good job on cleaning it up. She was even
week, right?
Gotta go back next week, yeah.
Got the
Yeah.
the dis.
I don't know what they mean by contaminant infection. That doesn't sound good though.
I know.
So I have the staph and strep, which is what the primary infections were. But when they say contaminant, that means it's probably getting worse.
Sometimes.
I'm not a medical professional, so I'm not sure what that term means.
What's the possibility that you might have to get amputated?
I hope not, and they didn't say that.
Right.
Because even I mentioned the fact at least I can still feel on the bottom of my feet and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I just think it means it's taking a little longer to heal. What happened to Nashoba was I had vein procedure. I have circulation issues with my legs, and if you know what varicose veins, of course, everyone knows what that is, right? Varicose veins. Some people might not know what edema is, and also another one that some people might not know what phlebitis is. These are all circulation problems in the lower legs, and I had a vein procedure that they used a light thing to seal the bad veins to reroute the flow to the main artery and to close off and dissolve the veins that were not working correctly. So anyway, I still have the swelling of the legs, and what happened was with my leg, my left leg primarily, and my right leg swells too, but it has not opened up, thankfully. But the left leg, the skin opened up and split, and then it wasn't taken care of, which then it got yeah, I have circulation. It's just the flow of the blood is not doing well. It should be better than that. I'm waiting on a thing they're supposed to be sending me. They're compression boots. They go over the lower part of the leg, and it's a pump like a blood pressure cuff. So getting those hopefully soon. Those are expensive too. Oh, let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
I had that turned off. I gotta get that out of there for some reason.
Yeah. Lost you for a bit, but when it came back. And they get that soba.
But yeah, the hard part is it's difficult to walk on it. You know, hard to walk regular walking. because it hurts, you know?
Yeah, and that Shoba, you must have her right though. Ron doesn't have a dog.
Well, I have a ghost dog apparently, but yeah, I don't have a dog. However, on the chatter sessions, we did hear dogs barking, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
And it wasn't your dog, and it wasn't any dog in my house, and yet there was a dog barking.
Yeah.
You remember hearing that before, and it wasn't outside, it was in the living room.
Oh,
You heard that on the digital recorder, too.
yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Loneliness.
Where would the dog town come from? Except to be a ghost dog. Miss Silva, do you have any questions for the spirits?
Do you
I have antibiotic capsules I gotta take for this. It's supposed to really be helping.
are
I can't even say that name. Sarah, no,
Omwenteling.
cephalexin. 500 milligram capsules. Cephalexin. However you say that. Pretty strong stuff, apparently. Spirits. How many spirits do we have today? The one girl said 2, like right away. Yeah, right. I know that you got more than 2. I can hear at least 6 talking right now. I gotta take those 4 times a day. Supposed to be equal spaces apart, but that's a little bit difficult to do. 20, thank you. They said 20. All right. That was a very clear answer, Bobby.
Right.
You heard 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quarter. Well, yeah, if people can, the one friend that was visiting with Julie today in the chat needs prayer. Melinda, I don't know what her name, one of her names, her name is Melinda.
so what
No, I just, the capsule makes it kind of easy to take and kind of goes down pretty easily. It dissolves pretty quickly. I don't taste anything like that. Yeah.
Water.
Crutches. I don't want no crutches. I don't want crutches.
here
I got there this morning though to the hospital. I tell you, There were people with canes walking all the way down to the therapy clinic. Of course, I had to get behind two people that were walking really slow. They because the wound clinic is all the way in the back of the hospital. They're doing construction work on the backside, which won't be done until next year. And I have to go all the way back and walk from the front of the hospital all the way back to the back part of it. Where before you could just pull up to the back area and walk right into it. You know, you're right there. But the way it is now with construction, you have to go all the way around the long way down through the hospital to get to it. So and that's a pain. So anyway, they always offer a ride. Would you like a ride in the wheelchair? I said, yeah, sure. Yep, I do. So, like I said, walking is not the easiest. I mean, I do it when I have to, like at the grocery store.
Yeah. You watching the Olympics right now, Ron? I got the men's gymnastics
What now?
on. I got the men's gymnastics on. You watching the Olympics?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're still on the men's gymnastics? Wow.
Yeah, it's the final rotation.
Okay.
See, like the men's has 6, the women's has 4.
Yeah.
And there's usually more that the men does than the women don't.
Well,
Good idea.
United
November.
States women's gymnastics did pretty good.
Yeah.
They only had a couple of mistakes where they missed.
The world.
But overall, they did pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
Had the one girl that she was only the youngest one on the team, like 16 years old. And poor girl, she lost her balance on the beam, balancing beam.
Now, Shoba, I think what Ron needs to get is a scoot. You know, like
What?
a electric scooter.
Oh, I don't have the house for that.
It can be converted. You just gotta
Yeah.
get like a series of ramps and stuff.
Yeah.
Set.
I actually had one that I had bought for my wife, my ex-wife, rather. At this point, and that thing was $12,000. Seriously, then that was $12,000. Then, boy, what a waste of money that was.
Mogelijk.
So,
Waarom?
Land.
yeah, it was the jazzy thing was jazzy hover round. I think that's what it was called. And it was meant for a larger size because she was a larger woman. So it was for the extra weight capacity. I always see some of these larger people. They get in these store ones, you know, and you got the ones that are like over 300-pound woman in this electric chair, and it can't even move. And it's just like, you know, there is a weight limit on those things. And
Now, talk about having to get a block and tackle.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, I made sure when I got the one for my wife that it was, you know, built for her size and weight. And I had one that you could lift, where like a little elevator thing, you know, you go up like reach the top shelf at the grocery store. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. So I mean, like $12,000. Oh man, thing had 5 speeds forward and then a reverse. I think it could go like 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, moved along pretty good. Thing was heavy. Oh man, the thing was heavy. I had a crane installed on my pickup that I had. I had a Nissan pickup. Had a crane installed, had a camper shell on the back of it. And then I had a crane on the back part of my house where I lived in North Carolina. Had a lift there
Appropriate.
where I could just pull it up and put it on the porch and then wheel it in. Some of those lifts were like $600 just for the lift.
Hang on.
Holy crap, that was a lot of money. She didn't give a damn either. That's what really pisses me off. I know not all women are that way. I realize that. She was that way. She didn't appreciate it, that's for sure. But that's all right. That's all gone. That's all in the past now. So we don't have to worry about that.
Republican.
I am. Thank you.
Blister.
Yep. Oh, I know. Not all women are the same. That's why we can. Yep. That's why I can talk with you, and I have a lot of friends that are women. Not weird. Not in a weird way. I mean,
According.
I have a lot of friends that are women, and
Believe.
we're good friends. You know, we're nothing going on or no, you know, weird stuff happening or anything like that. We're good friends. And if I thought that women were bad all the way around, we wouldn't have anything to do with any woman at all. And I don't believe that at all. And then, you know, some guys aren't like that. You know, some guys get hurt and then they want to hate women forever. And yeah, well, glad that we can make you laugh. All right. So, no, I admire people of any kind as long as you're respectful. Right, Bobby? We got to be respectful.
Right.
Don't I get along with most people, don't I? I think I do. I think I try to be fair to most people. With most people. I don't always succeed, but I do try to be
Fish.
fair and be reasonable. And right, Bobby. We have conversations about all kinds of stuff, don't we?
Yeah.
Lucky.
And we seem to get along all right. Lucky. Maybe I should go to the casino. I was thinking about that earlier. Feel like I want to go. I do pretty good at the casino. I normally win. Normally win at the casino.
7, 8. Both adult.
Only fish. Huh. Wonder what that means. Only fish. I'm not a real big fish eater.
Execrable.
What is it being said? What box? What do you got going on? No, that's interesting. You got one going on your side.
A sign of part.
Mix scribble. What is that? What does that mean? That sounds like one of those. No offense, anybody. No offense. That sounds like one of those Democrat words. Exponential, whatever that word that Biden used, it isn't really a word. Don't get mad at me. I'm not the one that made up the word. Execrable. What? They're watching your words. No, Shoba, look at that. They're watching your word. You see that? You see that word on Parabox? Look at that. Oh boy. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? That is weird. Google time. Never heard of that word before. It's a real word. How do you like that? Oh no. Unpleasant. Bad or unpleasant. That would be my leg. Bad or unpleasant. Well, thank you, Google. 82 degrees out there, folks. I don't know how it is here where you are. Oh, if anybody's in the fire zones in California, praying for you as well. And that fish part, maybe.
What's up?
Where can I ask where here is? I'm in Minnesota. It's 82 degrees in Minnesota. 90 degrees somewhere else. Somebody just said 90. Oh, Pennsylvania. All right. Oh, now somebody had a question. Guy that Stephen, what is his name now? He has that show called #Amazing on YouTube. And he was just doing a show, and he had a question: should Trump go back to Butler, PA, and do another show? You know, where he got the attempted assassination. He has a desire to go back and finish his rally. It would be indoors, I think. It wouldn't be outdoors. I think actually all his rallies are changed to indoors anyway. But what would you think? Do you think that he should go back to Pennsylvania and finish his rally that he was doing? Or do you think that he doesn't need to face that issue again? It was an honest question. It wasn't anything necessarily politically oriented for the question. It was more or less of him facing the fears of the situation, facing the challenge of going into the situation. Good question, though. You know. So now, whether you're a Trump supporter or not, do you think that he should retract his steps there and go back and face the fears of that dangerous situation or area? I don't know if I would want to, personally. I mean, sometimes I'll live through things just to live through things to get through life, you know. But as far as going through it again, no, I ain't gonna go through it again. California. I mentioned California. Now he says California. What the hell? Did you hear that? Anybody else hear that, or was that just me? Bobby, did you hear California?
No.
Okay, they said California on passing box. They said California. Thank you. Well, anyway, pray for the country, okay, everybody, because this is really getting crazy. I mean, they got people that are protesting now about the woman that got shot by the sheriff or whatever in her living room. I can't remember, just recently, last name Massey. That was just in the news. I just saw the clip of it earlier today. And now they're protesting here in Minnesota for something that happened in Illinois. And it's like, come on, this is ridiculous, people. You know, I mean, like when they had the George Floyd thing here in Minnesota, Minneapolis. Of course, Minnesota and Minneapolis was destroyed. And then everywhere across the world, they had protesting for the George Floyd thing. Now, whether you like George Floyd or not, if you understand the historical record of who he is, you might not like him. He is not a saint. In that area where he was killed, they're planning to build, they have parts of it already set up to be a square, a George Floyd Square, which I think some other states have that as well. But in the exact place where it happened, it's like a shrine, so to speak, for this guy, George Floyd, which they made him out to be a saint. Now, he is not a saint. Again, don't believe me, go look up the record and see his record of what he did, see what he was in trouble for, see the kind of person he really was. I'm not saying the cop that was involved with his ending was any good or good, bad, or whatever, but I am saying that George Floyd is not a saint. Okay?
Right.
Please look that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look that up. Look up his record. Then you can tell me, okay, was he a saint? No. Do we have to spend all the time creating big things to honor him? No, we shouldn't. But yet, what do? We do just that. And then they're tearing down. They're tearing down our statues of historical essence, who we are, you know. And they're taking down the United States flags, burning them, and they're putting up the flags of whatever, I don't know, something about what they did at the Capitol today. Did you hear about that? I don't know if you heard about that. And there's just so much craziness, and they say that they want to unite us, but yet every time this particular party is in office, we always end up divided. Yes, I agree 100%. I mean, like what the one guy said, I just heard him today actually. He said, well, now if you want to go to Walmart and buy yourself an American flag and then light it, that's up to you. But don't burn anyone's flag, you know. Exactly. Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
Late.
And we're so far off track that it is, we're going down quickly. And I just hope that some of us people that are on the right track, that we just hang on and just know that God is still here and knows that He does love us and He will give us strength to get through it. So just consider that and don't give up. Don't give up. Keep the faith. Keep your strength. And even if you don't go to church, or if you slow down on going to church, that's okay. You know, everyone has their own reason for doing that. People have their reason for going to church. People have their reason for not going to church. It doesn't mean that you're not Christian if you don't go to church, and it doesn't mean that you are Christian if you do go to church. What means is if you have a desire to go to church, then go to church. If you don't want to go to church, don't go to church. Your walk with God is your personal walk with God, no matter if you go to church or not. And I think you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So, I think that we can have church wherever we are at a moment's notice. We can have church right now if we wanted. So, I do think it's important to go to church. So, I just haven't because, again, my problem with my leg is part of the problem. And, yeah. You guys ever had what is the worst pain anybody has ever had? The worst pain anyone has ever had. Now, until I had my teeth pulled, I would say teeth pain was probably the worst pain I've ever had, with the exception of my current problem with my leg.
Furry.
They know that I
Coffee time. What kind of coffee? The regular coffee? Coffee? Oh, is that Blackie?
No, that's George.
Oh, what is he barking about? What's going on?
You know, if you believe in God but don't believe in the government, I think you're a hypocrite. What do you think?
Well, I don't trust the government. That doesn't mean that I don't believe in it. I don't trust it. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah, just probably dumb idiots, huh?
Yeah. They're just, I think that we've been misguided and misled in a number of ways, and we're being cheated. We really are being cheated.
Yeah.
This whole process with Kamala Harris, Bobby, this was not the first time they've been doing this. You know how they just put somebody in place to vote for? Hillary Clinton was one. All right. Who else did they say? Was Obama one? Was Obama one that they just put in place to vote for? And they really didn't go through the process? And Biden, yeah. They didn't go through the proper nomination process. Do you know what I mean? Bobby, do you know what I'm saying?
Taste.
Yeah, but they're still in, huh?
Oh, yeah. See what I'm saying is like there's supposed to be a process that's done when you have a candidate for office. The party is supposed to have a nomination. Okay? Kamala Harris is not the nominated person of choice yet.
Commercial.
She did not go through the proper nomination process. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When
is the Democrat convention?
That's coming up. That's coming up in August here. All right. Now, all the people that put their money into Biden, there's some other illegal things going on here with the money thing. They're talking about, oh, Kamala Harris raised $200 million. No, she didn't. That's not her money. That's not her money, Bobby. That's the delegates that were voting for Biden. That's their money.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right now, just focus on the Olympics.
Examine.
I'm just watch how illegal this is, and if Trump were to do this, oh man, they would have been all over him.
Officer.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You can't have it one way and then get mad at another one for doing it the same way. Come on now. That's not right. All right, I'll be right back.
Not thinking about the other side. Because that's the type of stuff nobody wants to hear. It's like, can I just focus on the Olympics, please? Please let me focus on the Olympics. All right, I'll be right back.
Op de arm.
Rick, c'est gros.
Noël. Yeah, on YouTube.
Satan.
Go from magnetized. Attempt.
Dis non pas.
Yeah. Everything you said is like a bomb. Waste the time if you know it.
original.
I should never let him use my shit.
Now,
And experience.
away.
Oh, wow.
Mount.
Oh, no.
By
What guy's house?
And
Pull.
die innerhalb des Klingel.
Ron, all I
Yeah.
gotta say is this.
What?
No matter who gets it, it's just gonna get worse.
What
That's
happened?
it.
What?
Doesn't matter if Trump or Harris gets it, it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah. I think you got that right.
Anfing sie dann zu
Yeah, the plasma box is the one with the echo. The parabox is the one with the word, but it also says stuff.
Beat.
Yeah, see, beat is more clear word. The plasma box is the echo one. And I have that turned off, but yet still it shows reverb. Anyway, I have reverb off, but yet it still shows
off my door.
reverb. So what this is representing here is all these apps I got running here are receiving the energy of the spirits in and around my house, mainly in my house. So if I had this on the speakers, it would sound like a lot of people were talking in the house, and it does. Has been termed here in this situation where people have positive energy in their house. They call them house spirits, which makes sense. But it's more or less a security situation where they are protecting your house from other spiritual intruders, mainly. But this is what I was told about what it is when you have positive spirits hanging around at the house all the time, and they're not trying to harm you or anything like that. They're not trying to harm me anyway. So house spirits is what they are considered in most of what I've heard people say. And that's a good thing. You don't want a bad spirit being a house spirit. No. See, now if I cleaned the house, if I cleared the house and got all the spirits out, then I'm open to anyone can, negative entities can come in here and everything. Here with the good spirits or the positive spirits, at least they're watching out for the peacefulness here. In my opinion. Who would agree with that one? Anybody? 1390. What about 1390? Yeah, they're, as far as I can tell, they've been positive or peaceful spirits. I've had one negative entity here called, but I perceived him to be a shadow person, a shadow man, and I told him to go. I told him he didn't belong here, he had to leave. As human beings, it makes no difference of
Remember.
our status as a
Teach.
chosen one from God. It doesn't matter about our royalty status or in connection with God. What matters is as a human being, we are the highest entity on this planet, so to speak. Highest as in the way of creation. All right. Highest form. I don't know if you want to call us the most intelligent. I'm not sure about that at the moment. But as far as on the level of things, we are considered the highest. Okay. On the food chain, or highest on the chain of level of things. If that makes any sense. And we have the ability to command things. Now, I'm not saying, spiritually speaking, I'm not saying that we should go around challenging spiritual things, because we're going to get our ass kicked. We're going to have our ass handed to us because we don't know what the hell we're doing. But if something attacks you, you have the ability and the authority to tell it to leave, to tell it to go away. You can say in the name of Jesus if you want to.
Anscheiße sie. Was für die
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to challenge you don't want to openly challenge entities. That would just get you in trouble. More or less. But what I'm saying is if something, for instance, when I was in high school, let me give you a story. When I was in high school, you know what the Doberman Pinscher is, right? Doberman Pinscher is one of the, and they're like the pit bull or the pit bull or whatever. That's really aggressive now, you know. The Doberman Pinscher was considered in the '60s. It was considered one of the most aggressive type of dog that anyone could own, and most people bought the Doberman Pinscher and used them for their guard dog. You know, like the German Shepherd, for instance. Now, I think any dog can be trained in any way that anyone wants to train them, but in general, dogs are not going to be mean unless they're trained to be mean. Okay, so anyway, I'm walking down the road one time and I see these two Doberman Pinschers that were walking by themselves. Nobody was controlling them. And they looked like they wanted to come over and try to attack me. And I said to them out loud, I said to them across the street, I said, if you come over here to hurt me, I will kill you. That's exactly how I said it to them. Now, they looked at me as if they understood it completely. And they turned their head and they kept walking on that side of the street. So they didn't attack me. So that's what I mean when I say that we have the power to control anything and everything. Okay? Now, the thing is, you have to, one, don't sit there and mess with something and then not expect to get bit. Don't go playing with the alligators in Florida and think you're not going to get hurt.
Snake.
You know, you're going to get hurt. Don't jump into the lion's den and think you're not going to get eaten. I would recommend testing that. You're probably going to get eaten. But in a sense where you have to protect yourself, you can tell nature and the animals, things like that, hey, leave. Don't bother me. So I think in the same sense of a spiritual world, if something's trying to harm you, you have the ability to tell it to leave you alone. If you want to use the name of Jesus, that would be fine. I don't know that you have to, but if you do, then it should work even better. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And now fact checkers can check that if they want. If there's any reason to fact check that, go right ahead. And I don't know if you noticed that lately, fact checkers are going off the wall again about fact checking everything again. Funny, for a while there, they weren't doing anything. Now all of a sudden they're back at it.
Ability.
You can't hardly see. Look, ability right there. See now the
Southerly. Nevermore.
yeah, I bet that hurt like yeah.
Lazy. Or
Yeah, I bet.
13.
13. Huh.
Simply.
Yeah, when I got bit by a German Shepherd one time. It was family. It was a family dog. It was a friend of our family, and it was a good dog, but he was a little bit sensitive around his ears. You didn't want to mess with his ears. And well, I didn't know that, or I thought I was being a smart ass, thinking I was going to test that theory, right? And I was only a kid then, so I didn't have any clue. I don't know, not even 10 years old probably. But I was sitting there ruffling around with his ears, and he didn't like it, and he grabbed my finger.
Chico.
And let me tell you, that hurt when he bit my hand. But we had a new respect for each other. I didn't mess with his ears, and he didn't bite me anymore. We had a new understanding and respect for each other.
Should.
But we were friends after that.
Joyce.
Bill's dog, Tycho, on KJRE.
Forest.
Tycho's a Tomsky, supposed to be a small husky. I think he's a little bit bigger than a small husky, though. He's about 65 pounds for a small husky. And he's a good dog, though, but sometimes he'll get upset when people start to move around too fast or move around his toys, and then he wants to protect his toys. So, like his chew toy and things like that. And so I had to get up to get my medication this last time. And he grabbed a hold of my foot. Good thing I had my shoe on. He didn't want to let go of my foot. And I was mad at him at first. I was really mad at him because it was not feeling too good. But he finally let my foot go. And after that, though, we were fine. We were friends after that. Just that minute that I walked past him. He didn't want me walking past him. That's been on there for quite a few times. Rancorous.
I'm called Alexis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'd recommend biting the dog back, but yeah, if you can figure out a way. Alexis, hey Alexis, where are you at?
I'm here.
No, where's Alexis at?
Flagitious.
Flagitious, what the heck? That sounds like a gas problem. Remember Julia was talking about gas? Flagitious. Oh wow. Of a person or their actions, criminal, villainous. I thought it meant gas. It's something to do with criminal. Spirits, where's Alexis at? Is Alexis here?
Let's go.
It is has to do with criminal.
Auburn.
Mind.
Helen.
Remember I was just talking about how Kamala was raising all that money that she said she raised for her campaign. And then it said, well, just... And of course, I was talking about that a little while back, but still, in the same session, you mentioned the word. Come on now. There's some kind of connection.
Fast.
All right.
22. Dream.
Clear.
Olivia. 20. Waar
Spirits, are any of you from the cemetery here in town? I should go and look at those gravestones to see if there's anyone named Alexis. Now that would be interesting.
we all
They said, yeah. How many are in the cemetery here in Jeffers? 7 or 8?
He was down it.
He was down it. What does that mean? He was down it. That just looks weird.
review.
I was just going to.
I don't know what that bird sound is all about.
Alice, just
Good night, man. Of ik dien ga je.
all
Same.
Spirits, can you give me a year?
De menu.
verschrikkelijk.
Spirits, can you give me a year? Birthday. Bobby, they just said birthday.
2 days away.
Is really not. No. Naast is
They just said Nash.
They were more. So you need a proper story.
Spirits, can you give me a year?
is een
Spirits,
15.
15. Spirits, can you give me a year that's on a grave marker in the cemetery here? Yeah, or it's 15 or 15 are here at the house that are from the cemetery. Remember, I asked how many were from the cemetery. Remember? And they said 15. Spirits, can you give me any kind of a marker number or year number of a headstone, please? Well, earlier they said we had 20 here, so going back and forth. Then they had 13 earlier too. So it's been going back and forth all afternoon. I've had them say upwards 300 at one time. I hope they're all positive.
7.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Okay.
Again, I'm not trying to be offensive to them. I'm not trying to harm anybody's existence.
Continue.
I'm only trying to figure out who they are and what's going on here.
Breathed in.
1. No. 5.
When I did ask them to pay rent, they did laugh at me.
And
I actually heard them laugh at me when I asked them to pay rent. Not on the app. I'm talking about in the air.
acoustic act.
Before I was doing all this here, I openly asked them, "Hey, you gotta start paying for rent,"
Injurious.
and they just laughed. And someone said, one of them said, "You can't make us do that." Seriously. You can question my abilities or not. I don't care. Now the one app with the radar on it, right there, those are, I don't know if those are 3 individual spirits or if that's a group of spirits in each dot. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm not sure what the color actually means of the dots. It could be the intensity and strength of the energy. You know, like on an EMF meter, you know, red being the strongest, usually. But they have those dots when they're inside the radar zone. They're within 25 yards of where I'm sitting. Yeah, so I don't know if that's one spirit per dot or if that's several spirits per dot. But like in the little writing part of it,
Night.
left-hand side, it says detected 2 spirits within 25 yards for about 5 seconds. But now you can clearly see that there was 3 red dots there. So should have been detected 3 spirits. But the distance for the radar screen is 25 yards. That message comes from my phone that the Paravox is connected with. And that early appointment this morning, that was weird driving that early. You can talk a lot, that's fine. Ask the questions. They do read chat, by the way. And you're the only one here, so go ahead, ask away. Alexis, are you still here?
Eat.
Alexis, can I find you in the cemetery here in town? Can I find you in my cemetery?
But it's fine.
If I go over to the cemetery and I see a gravestone with Alexis, that's gonna be freaky. And how what would be the possibility of that?
No.
Now, spirits, I'm talking about the cemetery right here in town, the one that I drive past every time. There is another older cemetery that's in the
Toes.
woods. My toes look like crap because of my circulation problem.
Chuck.
See, pulse energy, radar alert, and no radar spotted. So
Term.
yep, I'm waiting for it.
Proud.
Proud.
At.
The next.
Stop.
Loot.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna because I just got word that Maggie we will have positive podcast tomorrow. Wednesday is my birthday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tumbel.
Kept.
Positive Podcast is a show that Maggie Hart does. She is on Mixler, on Errt Radio on Mixler. And it's recorded, it's a pre-recorded show, but she does this every week. She did it live for a little while, but then with the recorded show, she's able to send that out to different channels. HEART, heart, Maggie, heart. Like your heart at 10 p.m. Eastern on Mixler. If you go to my Errt Radio website, yeah, go to ertradio.com, click on the chat room icon, you can get right into the live chat. That service, the live chat that we do for that, costs $216 a year. So if anybody wants to help donate and finance some of the things on the station, that's a really good way to do it. Support that channel, support that chat service. This StreamYard stuff that I'm doing, $600 a year. Yeah, I don't. Nobody pays me nothing. I pay it. I've had some people donate.
Relationship.
Yeah.
I will accept donations, and I have had people donate. But that's the only way to really do it correctly. But I've been doing most of it myself, though. I would say just at a conservatively guess, right around $2,000 a year. I pay to have fun. I pay to play. But yeah, go to ertradio.com, click on the chat room icon on top. And then you shouldn't have to sign in. You just have a name that we can call you by so you can chat. Meaning when you're in the live chat, you can show up. And then you can listen to that. And Bobby does Space Wave on Thursday night. On Wednesday night, I do Slacker 82 Alpha usually. Maybe not this week because of Bobby's birthday celebration. Yeah, hold on. I got it, Bobby.
Okay. Because I'm watching the women's basketball. It's USA versus Japan just started.
Hey, the guys won it. The U.S. men got it. LeBron James, not that I care about him very much, but he got another gold medal, apparently.
Oh, that was just the first game.
Oh, that was just first. Oh, okay. So they got, okay.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, we're not in the knockouts yet.
Okay. I thought that was for the gold medal. Okay.
No, they won't. No, it would be like next Saturday-ish.
Okay.
Or next Sunday-ish, where the
Okay.
medals could be on the line for both men and women's basketball.
Gotcha.
The onlyest time since the Dream Team that they have lost a chance to get a medal was in 2004 when Argentina beat the crap out of them.
Oh, yeah.
They only have one loss since that time. It was a game against France, which we was able to get some payback.
Type.
I was just trying to clear my boat.
Yes. 16. Decima. Pero sí.
Also, you can follow a lot of what we do on Facebook. Find my page on Facebook. But my real name, not this radio name. All right, yep, good to see you. And
Right.
hope you have a great rest of your day.
Luck.
All right.
Yep. We'll probably be here on his birthday. I don't know if Bobby will be here on his birthday, but I'll be here on his birthday.
Yeah, it's actually my birthday, Ash. Take care.
Israel.
Reason.
And the Netherlands. Speaking on a visit.
Window.
Correspondent.
Group.
Exciting.
Natural.
Prop.
Natural science. Explosion.
Gerust geweest.
Hi.
The Raven.
Your name is
Alberto.
Onthoud. Ze zijn
Oh, no. Of my chamber.
Calamitous.
TP. Spoken. Really. Distant.
and based on
Yo, ki-
les. Ja,
Guy just won $10,000 on the clock on the lot game. Really. He had to get the right combination using 3 different locks. He had to run back and forth as he makes his choices. You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm just focus on that basketball game.
Haciendo claro. Videos.
What's tomato? Yeah.
Paper.
What's up?
Eating.
I'm not touching.
Het hele jong. Aan de
People do.
pizza. En niet.
Gaan ze in hun steken.
Van het
Door. Mochten ze hang on.
raken.
In de bek. Double. Uw brood. Wit.
Het klonk al.
interviews with all the. And I hear.
From this. Oh. And
Service of one.
I.
I have yes, sure. No.
You know, we were.
Not really the.
Yeah.
Often.
Dog sled.
Next,
It's not.
Sudanese.
Will be whistle.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Spirit.
The object.
Good.
1526.
Hey, finally a year. 1526. Thank you. So that would be 1 year I could look for Bobby on the gravestones is 1526.
Yeah.
And you could do that too when you go to your graveyard or cemetery near you. And look for the name Alexis. All right.
Robert.
Yeah, but in 1526, I don't think we're even was a, America wasn't even there yet.
And. At.
Well, there were people here. It wasn't a country yet. But yes, there were people here. Obviously.
Either.
Good luck. Contrat. Vorsicht. Breeze of the Ansage. Sounds. Leave. Genau. The grand. The music. Well.
Typhon. Il est
20. Nose. Vagina.
Whoa. Now I know that top row is gonna be changed. Boss, can you come up with a better word on the top? Boss,
Spirit. Yeah,
yeah,
there you go.
almost. Boss, change that top word, please.
Fusion present.
And my claims angel's name.
Edward 1.
Spirits, could you change that top word on Parabox? Scared of.
Airbox, change that top word, please. Spirits, change the top word on Parabox. It was almost changed there, Bobby, and it stopped.
Yeah.
Spirits, change the top word on Parabox. Change top word on Parabox. Hello. Change top word on Parabox. Okay, we're gonna reset it.
Yeah, it's also 2:30 for the Power Rotary.
Yeah. Oh. So change it now. Change the word there, Parabox. Come on.
Not at that.
Over.
No mio.
Vape.
Norvégien.
Via. And a win.
Refusing.
Get off the ground.
Elaine Guardian. C8.
Methane.
Let's buy that.
Wachtheden.
By so-
Damn Wi-Fi.
this news. Math. The bus. No. Ground. Door. It's Tony and it's the object.
From the home.
Mama. Zo. Bakte mij voor
Zeker.
Please.
Reach de helft.
Ya se viene.
Claims demanded.
de.
It's only.
For his
Hoe vaak?
Die voor.
Eén.
Bastard.
Again, got water.
Una persona que
He won a car.
Painted.
E7.
Yeah, right. Almost time to go.
Yeah.
Hello.
He knows.
Down.
And his eyes.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
My dog.
Photos.
Which one is
Yeah.
it?
Accelerate.
Nolan blinks.
We can
He's ready.
Guys, I do.
Yeah.
One thing that's the bill too.
Okay.
Felice.
Nading.
Free and under.
5 minutes.
You said 5 minutes, right? Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm watching.
All right.
Louder. Bijna. Okay.
Rod.
E io non parting.
Generated human level.
Met een
Il knock up.
Long.
Padre. And bed enchanted. Latados have a heaven.
Yes.
Well, he didn't win the big deal.
That
He
sucks.
traded in his car and he got a bedroom set.
And if someone would be wearing a car, I would be keeping it.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be hitting no button for no big deal.
Yep.
Let me guess, he could have won it back.
Yep.
Il était devenu.
All right. Well, we made it to the end of the show, Bobby. Another minute here and we'll call it quits.
Prophet.
Hey, for the you can put up tomorrow's ad for Positive Podcast too.
Yeah, I think that was all I was thinking.
And, all right, so let's go ahead and thank you, spirits, for joining us today. We are out of here.
Goodbye.
By that God.
Hold on, Bobby. Hold on. Let me get over there.
Yeah. All right. Uncle, I'm trying to do a show. That's the pros reminding you that you should continue listening and watching the Errt Radio on your favorite device on Mixer, Podbean, YouTube, Facebook, Trouble, Odyssey, and Rumble. And by going to ertradio.com and hit that big PayPal button, and for $40 you receive this nice for set while supplies last. Because if you do that, I will come in my bumblebee. I will beam you up, and you better pray to your God because you don't know what's going to happen to you and your wallet. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Chatter Sessions. Thank you for joining us on all that we do. I hope you can come back next time. All right. And then we'll do Bible readings here and probably about 4 o'clock, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a short break here and we'll see everybody on the next one. Bye for now.
Yes, thank you for watching.